Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Hard Truth. Remember, our quote for this series is never think that war is not a crime. And that's by Ernest Hemingway. And I chose that because all we have to really do is look at what has happened in places like Bucha or Kramatorsk to know that this conflict really should not be happening. Okay, well, hey, let's talk about it. Time to get your favorite coffee or a nice cup of tea as we begin our story. This is an aerial view of a canyon mountain river in Carpathians, Ukraine. It was captured by a drone in autumn. Okay, in the last episode, I know that I said I'd move on to Putin, but I've got plenty of magnificent tea here, and I decided I'm going to take my time. I want to discuss Zelensky's decision-making processes a little bit more. And to start off, I'm going to show you my perception of Zelensky as the president of Ukraine from the beginning of the war to about June. This is Zelensky trying to join NATO and the EU. Okay? Biden, the same person Zelensky is trying to partner up with, is telling him, hey, you're getting ready to be invaded. Not we, you. And so Zelensky didn't have to get on the bull, but once he did, it opened the gate. So now he's waking up with Russian pilots dominating Ukrainian skies. And he can't even get a no-fly zone. He still didn't realize he was in check. And so let's fast forward to June. The violence in Ukraine was surreal from February to June. But at least during that time, Zelensky was still on top of the bull. But now he's getting dragged and trampled on. He's lost Mariupol, and now his own life is in danger. The only reason this is happening to him is because he's still holding on to the bull. He's not just fighting Russia. He's traveling all over, pushing his agendas for joining NATO and the EU. Now, the rational person will say, what is he getting out of all of this? Okay, except for expired, out of date weapons, what is his motivation? You're not going to believe me. I'm going to tell you what his motivation is. I'm going to show you what he's getting out of all of this. All right? He's getting applause. Look at the bullfighting part of this clip again. While the Russian man in the red and the Ukrainian man in the yellow, which is each population, are trying to contain the bull, the rider is walking away to soak up the applause. That's as deep as it gets. I'm not downplaying the value of democracy, not at all, or a nation's right to chart its own course. But Zelensky didn't have not one guarantee from Biden, not from Boris Johnson, not from Macron, and not even from Olaf Scholz. Nobody. What about human rights? The right to live? What do you think about this? I'm going to stop right here and see if you all want to comment on it and go back over the clip. Uh, Thank you so much for watching. And as always, much love.